And welcome back. Today we are, I'm here in China, and I'm testing out a screen here from AutoCast. Now, if you guys have a certain type of vehicle that doesn't have a screen, but you want to have smart capabilities, this is it right here. This is the Ottoscreen Ai. Now, if you guys are brand new to the channel, consider subscribing, and if you're a return subscriber, welcome back. Always try to get you guys here some of the latest and greatest stuff. So, this is what we're gonna do. The Volkswagen that I have here that I am renting out, it has a screen, but it doesn't have like all the crazy smart capabilities. So just to show you guys here exactly what I'm talking about, this does have CarPlay, Android Auto, YouTube, Netflix. It's got YouTube Music, and then you got some other stuff from the Play Store, Spotify. So it's got some pretty good stuff, and it's very simple. It's literally a plug and play. So what we're gonna do is we are going to take everything out, plug it all in, and then I'm gonna show you guys step by step how to use it with some of the features in it. So yeah, let's go ahead and get in the car. Okay, so here is the AutoCast device. And like I said, it has the CarPlay, Android Auto, Gemini, the GPS. It has plenty of options here that you're gonna need. So we're just gonna post it here on the dash and see exactly how this thing works. Should be pretty simple. I believe it has like a 3mm sticker on the bottom, so you should be able to stick it pretty much wherever you want. So what do you get out of the box? Of course, you're going to get the screen here, and there is your 3M adhesive sticker is what I call it. Some of the options here on the side is you do have an aux port right there. You do have the AV, so if you want to put like a backup camera, which I believe AutoCast does have that. If you want to use a third party, you probably can. You just have to be sure the specs are proper. USB-C for power, and then it does have a TF card slot. Now the TF card slot capacity is 256 megabytes of storage. So if you want to put any kind of movies, TV shows, that's what you're going to want to get. You can't throw any apps on there. It's just direct files. The other thing too is here is the aux cable that you get. So if you want to use that, you can. And then this is going to be your power. So this will go to the cigarette, and this is the USB-C. The cool thing too is this also has the USB 2.0 USB-A. So if you want to plug in your phone, charge it, you could do that too. So that way you don't lose capability. So cool. This should be a plug and play. So let's go ahead and plug this in and see how it works. Okay, so here's the screen right there. As you can see, it's got some basic stuff for the car, but this is the one that we want to use. It's got all the extra capabilities. So there's the setup. We do have the wire, the power running in, and it's going to be very, very simple. Now, of course, I don't have the tape on right now. Not gonna fully install this thing on the rental, but that's okay. I do want to show you guys exactly how this thing works. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Everything on here is very, very simple. The resolution on this is actually very, very clean on the screen itself. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at some of the features on here. So the first thing is if you want to connect it to the Wi-Fi, I got my phone's hotspot on here. So you can connect the Wi-Fi here. You click on this, and then as you can see here, it's already connected to my Wi-Fi. Now, if you have other Wi-Fi's here, you just search for it. You can hook anything up. And then here you could reset it and recenter it. So pretty cool. Use Wi-Fi, very simple. Very responsive when I do hit the buttons. So this does have, it looks like, oh, that's pretty cool. It's got like a GNSS fixture, kind of gives you all types of stuff here for your map. So you got a world map here. You got your north, south, east, west. Yeah, this is actually pretty cool. It gives you all the weather and everything here. So, and plus the time. Very nice. Here is going to be your sound. The TF card slot right there shows that it's empty. So there you go. As far as the response time for this, you can see how fast and smooth this thing works. So cool. So there you go. Let's go ahead and, just so that you guys know, this is the YouTube Music files. The files is going to be either your TF card slot, This is your GPS, Superlink, videos, reverse for your camera, audio settings, system updates, help center, and then of course you got a gallery, music player. So whenever you connect your stuff, it's going to be all right here. Then you do have your CarPlay, Android Auto, YouTube, and Netflix. So let's go ahead and connect YouTube. My phone's already connected through the hotspot, so let's just do a quick test on the video quality. Now, as we're coming here, as you can see, everything is pretty responsive. If you scroll up or down, everything's going to pop up. When you do hit that search option here, you do have a full-fledged keyboard, so that's pretty nice. As you can see, I already typed in Rohas Travels. And of course, the speed of the internet is just going to be based off of my phone. So because I am using the hotspot, that's what your loading time is going to be. So, all right, there you go. Quality looks pretty good, and I gotta say, yeah, it's pretty nice. You do get a little bit of the glare, but that's something that you can't really do much about. If you did have a filter or anything like that, that could reduce it. Just checking the quality here, this is pulling up at 240, and it's not bad looking. If you want to do full screen, that's how you can do it. So you could hide all that stuff. You can minimize it just by clicking this. So if you come back here, it's bumping up to 360 now just because the cache is being pulled in. But yeah, check out the quality on this thing. It's pretty nice. Here you could scroll through other stuff, so I got more videos to watch. Very, very cool. Now, the most important thing, of course, is people want to know about Android Auto. Real quick here, it says, what is it like living in Shenzhen? Rohas Travel. So this was the video that we're just watching. I do have Android Auto. You could use Apple CarPlay if you have that. So let's go ahead and do Android Auto. And the setup, it should be very, very simple here. So mine's already set up. If I have music, I would just click on this and then it will minimize my GPS. And there you go. It's loading up my library. Now, I do have to say that the when you are passing through the Android Auto, it looks pretty good. It has like a slight shadow to it, but it looks very, very clean. You could definitely read everything in there, so you can see how nice that is. So again, if you click on the map, now it's going to flip it. So I'm used to more having the music on this side and then my GPS on that side. So you could have both. Now, the other thing that I do want to show that's actually pretty nice is if you do hit, this is going to be your shortcut to the home screen of this interface, not Android Auto. It's the interface for AutoCast's device. So this is the home button here, and then it gives you the options. So you could mess with the volume, the back, split screen, the brightness, and then of course the home page. If you do hit the home page, you will have some more options here, which is basically the same ones as you were using here. So this split screen, or this split screen, whichever one you want to click on, it gives you both. It gives you, you have your, this is my Android Auto being connected here now, so it's pulling, there it goes. Android Auto is not pulling up. So I got my GPS, I got my music, and then if I wanted to play YouTube or anything like that on this side, I can. So just to show you guys how many things I have here used at the same time. So very, very nice. I got virtually 3 things going on all at once. And then if I make this bigger, then you got that bigger. If you do have music here running in the background, what's gonna happen is I have my music here playing. I'm gonna pause that for copyright purposes, obviously, but it did pause my video. Now, if I am playing the music and then I hit play on this, it's gonna pause that automatically. So keep that in mind. It's pretty nice how you could have everything there, all 3. Now, if you do want to, let's just say you're done watching YouTube, all you have to do is just swipe that all the way over. And now it's going to close that. And then here goes the Android Auto. And then that's the launch screen to connect. And then now it's launching my Android Auto with the music automatically playing. So pretty nice. If you do come here to the bottom, if you guys are familiar with Android Auto, you can come here and it will have more options. So you got your exit, your Amazon Music, and this is anything that you have within your Android Auto setup, not AutoCast. This is going to be whatever is on your phone. So you can mess with the settings here and customize what it is that you like. So obviously you can't have like YouTube or some of the other options with Android Auto, but that's where AutoCast comes in, that you can have that on their interface. So just by switching back and forth, there you go. You'll be able to have whatever it is that you want. So including Netflix, which is nice. So if you guys do watch, it's got Netflix and Disney Plus. So very, very nice. So let me know what you guys think. I do have people constantly asking me, because you guys saw my video on my truck, I put a whole screen. I pretty much took out the screen that I had and I replaced the screen completely. Some people want to keep their custom screen on their car, but they want to include a secondary screen. So if you do have kids, you could put this in on the passenger side, you could put it in the middle. You can't put it in front of you, in front of the driver, because obviously that's going to be probably a police pulling you over for the ticket. But if you do have it in the center, and you're using that for GPS, or if you do have it on the passenger side, that's the proper way of installing it. And then I also believe in front of the driver's side, it has a dome, so you can't really install anything in front of that anyway. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. It's pretty cool. I like how all the settings are. I believe they're working on a Pro version or a Gen 2 version coming soon. So whenever that comes, we're definitely going to do a update to that video. So stay tuned. Yeah, let me know what you guys think on this one. Plenty of options that you can use. So yeah, you guys take care of each other, and I'll see you guys in the next one.